everything up, making sure everything is ready to go. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. It's gone so fast. Hi, Anita. Hello, everyone. Good to see everyone today. As you can see, I have a new backdrop behind me. Oh, yes. Yes, I do. This is one of our new quilt kits. I'll kind of scooch out of the way a little bit more here. So this is the twisted quilt pattern from Villa Rosa, and we used the new K-Facet striped woven fabrics for it. So it's gorgeous. It feels amazing. It has a beautiful drape to it. We did the space dye woven on the back from Figo. So it just has a really gorgeous feel to it. It's super soft. Just again, it has just a lovely drape to it. And yeah, it's super fun. So a whole variety of those stripes. It has a very funky feel. Yeah, it's so interesting, right? We saw his most recent collection of fabrics, all of his amazing prints. And this was something that came along too. So a while ago, like I think it's been like 3 years, he did a stripe a little bit more like this stripe here, but just a two-tone. But this time around, he did all different stripes. So he did the broad stripes here, he did the thinner stripe, and then he did this beautiful kind of like multi-stripe for a few of them. And they're gorgeous. They're so vibrant in color. Just beautiful fabric. I brought a little swatch here from an extra from the quilt, so you could kind of see what it looks like. So this is just the fabric. This is just a half square triangle from the quilt. Gorgeous material. It doesn't fray too much, which is great, especially for a woven. I believe Rebecca probably spray starched beforehand, because that's always a good thing to do with wovens. But yeah, that's a couple of the fabrics. A little wrinkly here, but then you can see it actually in the quilt there. So gorgeous. It's 52 by 60, so a nice kind of throw size. And it's only $90 for the kit, which includes all of the fabric for the top and the binding. The binding is that fabulous smaller stripe there, and it just works so nicely. It still like pops against all of the other stripes, so just wonderful. So wanted to put it up there behind me during the show today, so you all could take a look at it. I'll show you the other side. All it is half square triangles and then some kind of more of that hourglass half square triangle there. So super easy to go together. Just really great. I'll show you what the kit looks like. So this is the kit. So right here is the pattern. It's the twisted quilt pattern from Villa Rosa. You've got all of the beautiful wovens there, and then that stripe is the binding. Kind of hard to see in the plastic, that's why I wanted to grab the quilt so you could take a look at that too. Yeah, I know, me too. All of us, as soon as Rebecca brought it in, all of us were like, ooh, wait, do we need that? Because yeah, we were thinking it'd be a beautiful summer quilt, something to kind of snuggle up with on the front porch, bring with you on a picnic. Just beautiful and a great size. So again, that's just what the kit looks like, just so you kind of get an idea. Love that. Fun, compact, quick, easy little quilt, but it just, a lot of effect, a lot of impact for something like this. So yeah, super exciting. Just wanted to talk about that first, since it's right behind me and y'all probably already noticed. Yeah, I think so too, especially, yeah, if you're not really into Cafe and like all of the really bold prints, this is such a fun way to kind of dive into his stuff, but have it be a little bit more toned down. I believe he also has some patterns in some of his books that you can check out with some of the woven stripes as well. But yeah, super cool. Definitely love this one right now. If you have any questions about it, feel free to just ask in the chat there. I'd be happy to answer anything. I believe the batting we used in this one was the Quilter's Dream Bamboo, so that also helps with that beautiful sort of flowy, light drapey look. And yeah, awesome. Okay, well, we'll move on to the next thing, but like I said, just wanted to highlight that first. So okay, so Twisted Quilt Kit, that will be up in our shop for the rest of the show today. So if you're still thinking about it, we can always circle back to it and take a look later. Okay. Another item that we are very excited about is the Washington My Home fabric. Now this fabric is from Riley Blake. They designed it, and they designed it specifically for the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop, which is currently happening here in Washington State and Oregon. We have the magazines here with the passports and all of that good stuff, and we got the fabric as well. When we first started it on the 1st of this month, we sold out of it within like a matter of days, or most of it. All the panels were gone, most of the main prints were gone, but we got a restock, which is super exciting. So today we have fat quarter bundles, we do have some charm packs, and we have the panel as well. So what I'll do first is I'll go through the fat quarter bundle so you can kind of see what this looks like, and then we'll go on to some of the rest of it. And then if you have any questions, you can ask in the chat there as well. So starting off, we've got this beautiful motif print, Washington State up there. Cute little cows, the grapes, little orca, just lots of very Washington themed items. We've got some states here. Awesome, I'm glad that you got them, Anita. As soon as we got the fabric in, we were going through our lists and we knew that you had asked about it, so we wanted to make sure that you got some right away. So yeah, I believe your kits are on the way, so that's super exciting. Wonderful. Wendy says, oh, awesome, you got your quilt almost done. That's amazing. Yeah, we can definitely, if you saw our quilt that we used for the shop hop, we pulled a pattern and did our own version. We can definitely show you which things we used for it as well. I'll go through the fat quarter bundle here first, and then I'll talk about the other pattern. But they did add some blenders in here, Riley Blake did, to kind of go with some of the prints. Some great text here. It all definitely has a Washington feel to me. But you can only get this fabric if you are in Washington, if you've gone to one of the quilt stores that is participating. It won't be anywhere else in the country, so you can only get it from shops in Washington. So really cool fabric line. It has been super popular, but we wanted to make sure that if anybody on here wanted some, they had the opportunity. So that is the fat quarter bundle, lots of beautiful greens. It's kind of a nice teal green color. Thanks Lily for grabbing one. Blues, creams, just very, very calm, very kind of in nature feeling. So those are some of the prints. If anybody, would like any of the specific prints, we can definitely do some yardage as well. Another kind of version of it. A yard of, a yard of do you want the motifs? So like these ones? Or you want like kind of a mix and then just in those 3 colors. And to answer your question, Anita, whenever they do the different regions of the country, because the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop is specifically the Northwest or Pacific Northwest, but they have done other regions before. So like I think they did like Minnesota and Wisconsin as a region, kind of the Midwest. And they've done other places too. And different fabric manufacturers will pick up different kind of states. So it just depends, like Oregon, for example, in the beginning is sponsoring them. So they have their own line. So I don't know. This line kind of reminds me a little bit of the national park stuff from Riley Blake. It kind of has that feel. So if you missed out on the Washington stuff and you want something kind of more for your state, they might have there's like the Grand Canyon and Pacific Northwest, all of that stuff. So awesome. We got the fabric. Thank you so much. We got the words, Jan. But yeah, that's my best kind of suggestion there. If you're looking for something similar to this, is you could stick with Riley Blake, but just maybe find one of the national park panels that you like, because I don't know that they'll do more states again, because this was kind of a special thing. So those are the fat quarter bundles. We do have a few of those, so whoever would like to grab one can do so. We do also have the charm packs. So these here have all of the different prints in them. So just repeats of the main prints. If you are looking for, something a little quick and easy. Thank you so much, Anita, for grabbing one of those. And it looks like you just reached a gold tier as well. So make sure that if you are doing our rewards program, you're using those coupons because they're very helpful. Okay, so we've fat quarter bundles, charm packs, and then I'll show off the panel real quick. Yeah, we can definitely grab the beige and brown dots. I went and put away the fat quarter bundle. Let's see. So there's this one here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we can definitely grab this one as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Lily. I know, they should definitely make that more intuitive so you can see it to remember to add those, but reminder now. Okay, so those are the fat quarters, and I'll show off the panel real quick. And this is amazing. Like I said, it does kind of look like the national park stuff, so I really do like the Washington one too. I feel like we're pretty lucky with this one. So this is the panel. Start from the top, and I'll kind of raise it up here so you can see. We've got the bears, evergreen trees, of course, some wildflowers, and then at the bottom It says experience the Pacific Northwest. Beautiful panel. And yeah, it's amazing. And we've gone through many of these panels as well. This has been super popular. We have shown it off the last couple weeks, I believe. So if you want to see the quilt that we made using this stuff, you can check out our Facebook Live. You can watch it on Facebook, but you can also watch it on YouTube. We post them there as well, so you can check out either place, whatever's easier for you. And it is a free pattern. We actually used the Yellowstone pattern, which is a free pattern from Riley Blake, using one of their National Park panels. And then we just adjusted it a little bit to fit this panel. So we have those kind of adjustments with our free pattern. So if you want a copy of that, let us know and we'll send you one in your order. There's that one. I think it was Jan asked earlier about the free pattern that we used, so that's what we did. We don't currently have any kits. The reason behind that, we did get more fabric, so we can do something very similar to what we did. Excuse me. The only difference is the print that we used for the trees is we no longer have it, unfortunately. But we found one that's a very good substitute. So if you're okay with that substitution, we can definitely sort of put together a kit for you. So if you're interested in that, you can send us a message and we can get that all set up for you and send that off. But yeah, just be sure to send us a message. I believe the panel, it's about a yard panel. So Michael put it in here, which I'm very grateful for. It's 32¼ by 40¼ so a little bit smaller than a yard panel. And that's kind of why we adjusted it a little bit in our pattern, just to kind of make it fit all the way up to the edges. So yeah, just let us know if you're interested. Oh, thanks to Lily for grabbing one. And yeah, just send us a message if you are interested in a kit and we can definitely sort of get that sorted out for you. Yeah, absolutely. You got the fabric, so I'm gonna go ahead and say anyone who has any of the Washington fabric, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that pattern in there for you, just so you have a copy with all of the updates and everything that we did. So awesome. Okay, so that was the panel. I have some of the fabric here. I have all of the text prints that you asked for, Jan, so I'll go through those. And then of course, if anyone else is interested, can always grab some too. I'll explain how we do yardage here in a second. So we'll start with this print here. This is the kind of light brown, kind of beige dot. I think that's better. Awesome. So we'll do this. I'm going to explain yardage really quick so we don't get any confusion. It's okay if we do, it happens. But we'll run this as an auction just so that we can keep control of how much yardage we're selling. If you notice that somebody else has already bid on the yardage, there's no need to upbid. Just let us know in the chat if you are also interested and we'll run it again. And then you can go ahead and bid on it the next time. But the price listed is the price per yard, so there's no need to upbid it for more than that. So that's how we do things. If you have any questions, just let us know and we can definitely figure that out with you. Any amount of yardage as well. We can do a yard, 2 yards, 3 yards, or we can do half a yard, whatever you would like. But we'll go ahead and start off with a yard for Jan. Perfect, so we've got one for Jan here. Oh, I just realized I need my sticky notes. Okay, perfect. And if anyone else is interested, we do have a little bit more of this one, so we can do more if you'd like. But for now, I'll say we've got one for Jan. Perfect. Awesome, I think we're passed on that one, but we'll go ahead and do the National Park one. So we've got the text here. This is what they call the cinnamon color. Oh, and the text in green. We brought all 3 colors, the brown, green, and cream. So just let us know which one you'd like, or if any of the other ones. But we can definitely run this one. Okay, perfect. One for Jan. Playlist is all Michael.
YouTube has very good playlists. This is lo-fi.
It's nice background music. Awesome. Okay, and I'm going to say we can go ahead and run this one again, just in case anyone else wants to grab some. This is the Washington text print. This was one of the ones that we used in the quilt that we did. This was one of the borders. Okay, and then I wasn't sure, Jan, if you were saying you did want any of these ones. This is the cream text. But we can go ahead and just run it just in case anyone else would like some too. It's kind of upside down. It's not totally directional, but I can see the Washington is upside down. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do like the motif print in a cream. Okay, perfect. We can grab that one. Did you want, so you've got the green and then the dot and then the cream. Is that good? That's kind of one of each color is what you were thinking? Okay. Just let us know if you change your mind and you want anything else. We have every print from the collection now, so whatever you need. Thank you. Okay, so we've got this one, so we'll run some of this one. Oh, yeah, we can definitely do that one as well. And I think, Jan, I think you just reached platinum tier as well.
Did. Congrats.
So that's awesome. We're really making Ariana get in her steps today. So everyone shout out Ariana and thank her for running all over for us. Okay, so green one's next. Okay, So here is the green with the state outlines. Perfect. We can go ahead and do this one next. And of course, if anyone else wants to grab some too, you are more than welcome. Just let us know if you want a different amount of yardage. Okay. Awesome. Perfect. You're all set, Jan. Okay. Perfect. So those are all good to go. We do still have the fat quarter bundles if anyone is interested in grabbing any of these. We do have more of these ones, and then we do have more panels as well. So if you're interested in a panel, I'll just show that off one more time just in case anybody missed it. This is the Washington State panel. I love the text at the bottom there. It just feels very Pacific Northwest. I think they did a great job of kind of fitting the overall feel. Everyone kind of can relate to it. Okay, and all of this will be in our shop throughout the show, so if you ever want to pop back and look at something, we have it all listed there for you, so you can look in our shop even if it's not on screen at the moment. Okay. I had a couple yesterday come in and they brought their magazines with their passports, and they had an amazing amount of stamps already filled out. How they made it to all of them, I'm very impressed. But yeah, lots of stamps from all the different shops, so it's been very fun. But okay, moving on to our next line. This one seemed pretty popular when we showed it off this morning. I'm just gonna look and see what Lily said here real quick. Oh, the Wilmington Wildlife Trail fabric, specifically cream background with the pine cones. We can definitely check and see if we still have that one. I'm not sure off the top of my head, so we'll have to double check, but we can definitely do that. Okay, but I'm gonna jump into this one really quick and we'll circle back to that. This is, yeah, absolutely, you're welcome. This is Bud to Bloom from Paintbrush Studios. This is a brand new collection that we just got in this week. And it's a really gorgeous floral bundle, all kind of in these kind of main coral prints with pops of blue and purple. Really gorgeous fabric. We've got the butterfly print with the different script. That one's kind of a fun design, kind of flowing. And like I said, a very unique color palette. This one has these cute little stamps. I understand, Anita. It's definitely a big commitment to try to make it to all of the different shops. This one's so cute. I love the little kind of washi tape with the florals and the little stamps. Stamps are becoming really popular on fabric. I think we have 3 different lines right now that have stamps, and they're all very cute. This is a smaller floral with some tonal butterflies. A little harder to see here, but you can see them on there. This is one of my favorites. I love this kind of sage color. We've got the florals with the script actually on top, so it kind of gives it some more interesting texture. Yeah, it's so pretty. Yeah, a yard of this one. This is the kind of floral sage with the script on top. Thank you, Terry, for grabbing one bundle. This is the darker colorway of that kind of Polaroid picture floral print. We've got like a larger floral. Thanks, Jan, for grabbing one as well. This is a really beautiful tonal print also. This would make a beautiful like bag lining or a deeper kind of contrast in a quilt. Kind of really like the fine lines in this one. So pretty. Yeah, a yard of this one as well. Kind of that deeper kind of slate color. Beautiful. And then here's just a larger kind of floral bouquet print. This one has kind of a pinkish off-white background. Perfect. So that is the fat quarter bundle. We do also have a canvas in a 60 wide in this print here. So if anyone's interested in that, we can do that too. We're kind of running upside down, so I'll show it this side. Yeah, it's definitely very cute. I agree. I'm trying to think of all the different things that I could make with it. Okay, but we did grab the other prints. Before we jump into that, I am gonna show this one off real quick for Lily. This is I think this is the pine cone print that you were talking about from Wildlife Trail. Green background. If that looks like the one you were looking for. Awesome. How much would you like? Did you need a yard, a full yard, or however much you need? It looks like there's at least a couple yards.
Looks like she wants
on
half.
Here, half yard. Okay, awesome. We can definitely do that. Oh yeah, definitely, Jan. We can do that.
All right, we'll do the first one for Lily.
Okay, so Lily, you can go ahead and grab this one. Awesome. We'll wait for the time to run out and then we'll run it again for Jan. Absolutely, you're welcome. It's a really good print. I like it's a little more of like a softer feeling print. I feel like sometimes the woodsy stuff is a lot more like harsh, like there's like a heaviness to it, because I mean it's more outdoorsy kind of, but this one is a really nice kind of softer feel, so that's cool. Okay, awesome. So we've got a half a yard for Lily and Jan on that one. Okay, and then we grabbed the fabric for this too. So here is the Bud to Bloom Poppy. Beautiful print. So we'll run a yard of this one. Perfect. So Jan's got this one, so we'll wait for it to run out of time and then we can run it again if anyone else would like any. Okay. And we do have a few bundles of the fat quarters of this line too, so we can hop back to those afterwards if anyone else would like to look at those again. And here is that beautiful floral print with the script running across it. So this one is it's got kind of like a sage green floral and leaf, but the background I would say is kind of more of a light taupe color. I can show you a little closer here. So that's kind of what it looks like up close. The selvage on these. Okay, all good. I was just noticing the selvage on these prints is adorable. Super cute. Okay. So there's that one. And then we do have more bundles of the fat quarters, like I said, of the Bud and Bloom collection. And then we also do have some canvas of this print right here. So it is super cute. Beautiful collection. Yes. It does look more green here. That is kind of interesting. I wonder if it's because it's like folded up smaller. It kind of reads green. So I guess depending on how big you're cutting out your pieces, it could work. Oh, the other one. Let's see. You got that one. So there's also this one, which has kind of like it's kind of like a slate green color. It's a very interesting print. This one also kind of is a little green. It's kind of like a soft kind of color. So there's that one, that one. This one has more of a cream background. Let's see. Okay, I think I've shown all the green ones. These are all the greens. And then there's the pink and the butterflies.
I think she's talking about the one that we ran first. Perhaps.
The floral one. This one. This is the one that you got some of. Yes, yeah, you got some of this one. And this one is definitely more green, yeah. But yeah, really beautiful collection. It's already gotten a lot of interest on the floor, so very fun. Okay. So we've got a couple more of those if anyone else wants to grab a fat quarter bundle. You can always circle back to more later if you want to see what else we have coming up first. Okay. So that was Bud to Bloom. next up, we have a very fun kind of quirky collection. This one is called Backyard Barbecue. So if you kind of want to do something fun and summery, or you want to make something for, you know, somebody that really likes to grill, that'd be kind of fun. Aprons, pot holders. You could do one of those cool like utensil bags, like where they put all of the tongs and like spatulas and stuff. You could make one of those. That'd be super fun. I love this plaid that has the little chickens in the center. It's very fun. More of the tossed print. Yeah, super cute. It comes in a couple different colorways. So there's the blue. Got the motifs. We also have it in a tan cream version. Tossed print with the black. And then we have it in kind of a rust color as well. So blue, tan, and rust. Okay, the tan. Sounds good. Did you want the tan and the blue or just the tan? Cute little pigs. Okay, just the tan. Just wanted to clarify. And here's that fun kind of text with all the different little motifs on there as well. Super cute. So there are those. So we'll grab the tan plaid. We do have a few of these fat quarter bundles. I think if you were to do a bundle, you could probably piece some pretty fun projects out of it. Could definitely do a little tool pouch or the pot holders. This is always a fun idea. Apron, something like that. Okay, I've got the yardage here. So we can definitely run a yard of this one. I think it was a yard you said. Awesome. Thanks, Jan, for grabbing a bundle as well.
All right, I'm going to start 1 yard of this one.
Awesome. So 1 yard of the plaid. Oh, that's okay, Jan. It was probably still up there while Michael was posting the yardage. We can go ahead and cancel that. Looks like you did get the yardage though, so I'll write that down here. Absolutely. Okay, so 1 yard of the plaid. Okay, awesome. Thank you. We'll pop that one over here.
All right, I took care of that barbecue fat quarter bundle.
Awesome. Okay, you're all good, Jan, now. Okay, so we do still have some of these available, so if it's speaking to anyone, it's going to be up in our shop for the rest of the show. Okay, now that we're kind of in and everyone's kind of like warming up a little bit, I think I'm going to go ahead and start the mystery fat quarter bags. If you didn't hear or see on any of our social media, we do have a few more than normal. We have 15 instead of 10. So we've got a few more choices, a little bit more variety. So it's going to be kind of fun. So I'll grab the first 5. So we've got 3 separate sheets of all of the themes instead of just the normal 10 that we usually have. So I'll just explain a little bit. I'll grab the first set, which is right here. So we've got our first 5. So each mystery bag that we have here has 5 fat quarters in it. There is a little bit of a theme for each bundle, just so that you kind of have an idea of what you're getting, even though it's still kind of a fun mystery. But there are 5 fat quarters in each bag. We are doing them auction style, so they all start off at $6. And then you can bid, and whoever wins gets to choose which one they want. So it's a choose your own, which is also makes it kind of fun. So I'll go ahead and start off by reading the different themes that we have today. So for 1 through 5, our first set, we have Sweet Summer, Floral Fantasy, Batiks, Woodland Wonder, and Peachy. So some really fun themes here. Like I said, we've got a whole different, tried to do kind of a little bit of everything for these bundles. But we'll go ahead and get it started. If you're new around here, if you haven't joined us for this portion, hopefully once we start the first one, you'll kind of get the idea and then you can jump in. Okay, but I'll pop these up here so you can keep an eye on them as we're bidding, so you can decide if you win which one you want. But yeah, we'll go ahead and start off the first mystery bag. So we got a bid from Lynn, thank you so much. Then we've got a bid from Sharon. And last 10 seconds, bid from Lily. And then back to Sharon, back to Lily. We've got a bid from Lynn again. Back and forth, bid from Lily. Back to Sharon. Last few seconds on this one, bid from Sally. Last few seconds again. And it looks like Sally is our winner. Thank you so much. So you can let us know which one you would like in the comments. Batiks, wonderful. So we'll write Sally down next to the one that she chose, so now everyone knows that that one has been claimed. So for Batiks, we've got that one right here, and we'll show it off. We've got some beautiful green batiks, kind of a lovely dot in a mossy color. Kind of transitioning into this beautiful green. Yes, so good. Lovely, lovely greens. Lots of different prints. Beautiful kind of Celtic design. Love that one. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sally. Okay, so that was the first one. So hopefully that all makes sense. We'll just keep jumping into the next one, but if you have any questions, definitely just let us know. Okay, starting up the next auction here. Got a bid from Lynn, starting us off again. Thank you. And bid from Sharon. Bid from Lily. Back to Sharon. Down to 5 seconds. Back and forth there. Sharon's back up top. Last few seconds. And as it looks like Sharon is our winner. Thank you. You can let us know which one you would like. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is Woodland Wonder. Okay, that one out here. And take a look. This one is super cute. Lovely kind of blues and kind of soft sort of mint color. We've got those adorable little woodland animals. Nice little blender. Couple little blenders to go with this one. Plaid. And this one is super cute. You have these little acorns that have the most adorable little faces. super fun and whimsical. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on to our next ones here. Let's see, we still have Sweet Summer at number 1, 2 is Floral Fantasy, and 5 is Peachy. So starting it off here again. Oh, I think I saw Sharon and then Lynn. We have a bid from Wheezy and then Lynn. And down to 5 seconds, bid from Lily and then Lynn, back to Lily. And down to 5 seconds again. Back to Lynn. And last 5 seconds. Awesome, thank you so much, Lynn. You can let us know in the chat there which one you would like. Number 1, okay. Wonderful, that one's right up front here. So we've got this beautiful, soft, sweet collection, beautiful butterflies on that first one. We've got some great little blenders, like this little dot in that soft yellow. Just a nice little blender in that coral color. Some foliage and a classic plaid look with kind of all of those colors in there, so it kind of pulls it all together. Very cute. Thank you so much, Lynn. Okay. Yes, very cute bundle. Okay, so that brings us to our last 2 of this round. So we still have Floral Fantasy and our Peachy collection. So both are still up for grabs, so we'll go ahead and get started on the next one. So starting it off now, we've got a bid from Lynn and then Wheezy, who I'm not sure if we've had before here, so thank you so much for joining us. Bid from Leah and then Wheezy. If you prefer to go by a different name, let me know in the chat and I can do that. And it looks like back to Leah. And last few seconds on this one, Leah still has the top bid. And it looks like you are our winner. Thank you. Let us know which one you would like. Number 5. Okay, number 5 is Peachy. Wonderful. That's this one right here. This one is super cute. Love this little bundle. I think it turned out adorable. We've got some floral here. Nice kind of peach background. Also kind of got some more corally tones. Beautiful floral. Kind of a fun print on that one. And then another little blender here to go along with it. So lots of cute prints in this one for sure. Awesome. Thank you so much, Leah. Okay, so that brings us to our last one of this round, which is our Floral Fantasy collection. A little nod to the bookworms, maybe around here. So we'll go ahead and start this one off. This one is number 2, bid from Lynn. Down to 10 seconds, bid from Sharon. Back to Lynn. And last 5 seconds on this one. Lynn still has, oh, and then I think I saw Shelly there and then Sharon. And last few seconds on this one. Sharon still has the top bid. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sharon. So we'll write your name down next to this one. Okay, we'll take a look. So this one is super cute. First off, we've got this beautiful color palette, pinks and blues. This first one has a cute little book theme. So you've got the stacks of books. We've got a nice little blender to go along with it. Lovely floral of the same blue. Same with this one. And then a smaller floral in that blue. So super cute. Thank you so much, Sharon. Okay, so that was absolutely, thank you. That was our first 5, so first round of 3 this time around. So moving on to the next set, so brand new themes for this one. So I'll go ahead and grab these guys here. There we go. And I'll read through them first and then we'll get started. So 6 through 10 here. 6 is traditional, 7 is modern, 8 is seasonal, 9 is whimsy, and 10 is spooky sweet autumn. So we'll go ahead and start up the next auction here. All of these are available, so winner of this one gets first choice. Bid from Anita, then Lynn, back to Anita, there's Leah, Lily, Lynn, I think I see Mimi. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. Last 5 seconds on this one, bid from Sally. And last 5 seconds on this one. Sally still has the top bid. And it looks like you are a winner. Thank you so much. Let us know what your choice is. Modern, perfect. Okay, that one is right here. So we've got modern. We'll take it out. I think we've got all art gallery fabrics in this one. So beautiful blue floral. Got this kind of more modern stag print. Kind of has a cool linen texture to it. Beautiful birds on this one. Kind of went for blues, as you can tell. Cute little soft butterfly print. And then a really cool floral with some great movement. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sally. Wonderful. Okay, that was our first one done of that round. So we still have 4 more in this category. We still have 6 traditional, 8 seasonal, 9 whimsy, and 10 spooky sweet autumn. So we'll go ahead and start the next one up here. Bid from Anita, Mimi, Lynn, back to Mimi, and then there's Anita, again, back to Mimi, and last 5 seconds on this one. Wonderful, and it looks like Mimi is our winner. Let me know if I'm getting your name wrong or if you would like to go by something else. I can definitely change that. Otherwise, I'll go with that. Okay, and whimsy, wonderful. I'm gonna write Mimi on there for you. Okay, so whimsy We have that one right here. Super cute. Starting off, we've got this gorgeous print here, kind of continues throughout. We've got these amazing owls on here. The little kind of eclipse moon is a rose gold. Beautiful. We have some blenders in here to go with it. Another very cute print. You've got the bluebells with the bunnies. Adorable. Added another little silver metallic blender in there for fun. And then we've got some ruby star in here as well. So super cute. Thank you so much. Okay, so 3 more in this round. So we'll go ahead and start it up again. Oh, got a couple bids there to start it off. There's Mimi, and then Anita. Back to Mimi. Got a bid from Dove something. I missed that, I think. Oh no, wait, that's not. Oh, Dova Queen. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Let me know if I'm wrong. Thank you so much. Looks like Mimi has the top bid at the moment. Last 5 seconds here. Any more bids? Oh, nice job. Snuck in there at the last minute. Last 5 seconds again. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Let's see. I think that's Dova. Let me know if I am saying that wrong, or if you'd like to go by something else. I can definitely do that. And then once this goes through, you can let us know which one you would like. We'll give it a second here. Awesome, wonderful. You can let us know which one you'd like. Number 10, awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and write the first part there. Okay, ooh, exciting. I love this one. This is the Spooky Sweet Autumn. So we've got some beautiful fall leaves here. Cute little spooky pumpkins, little bats, little potion things. Or I guess that's just more pumpkins. So cute. We've got some kind of woodland trees here. Beautiful, kind of rich tones. Love this little floral. It kind of looks like a little witch hat, but with the crescent moons. Super cute. And then some beautiful fabric. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. That's hilarious. Love that. Super cool. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, so next up we have 2. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, so we've still got traditional and seasonal. So traditional meaning more kind of small scale, more reproduction type prints, and then seasonal is a surprise. So you'll have to see for that one, but kind of a seasonal print. So, okay, so gonna start up the next auctions here. Bid from Anita. There's Mimi, back to Anita, a bit of a back and forth here. Last 5 seconds, bid from Lynn, and then Mimi, back to Anita, and then there's Mimi, back and forth a little bit here. And last 5 seconds on this one, Anita still has the top bid. And it looks like Anita is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which of these 2 you would like. Traditional, wonderful. Okay, that's the first one here. Awesome. And this one is beautiful, dark, moody, gorgeous prints. Lovely small scale leaves. We've got another smaller scale, kind of a sage leaf print. It's gorgeous. There's a lovely stripe to go with it. Kind of looks stitched and woven, but it is a cotton. We've got some more florals on here. And another kind of smaller scale, kind of a little blue. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Anita. Awesome. Okay, so that brings us to our last one, which is a fun seasonal bag. So might have a specific holiday in here. It's very cute. It's a good one, I promise. So we've got the last one, number 8, seasonal here. So we'll start that one up. It's a bid from Lynn. We've got Dova. And back to Lynn. And last 5 seconds, bid from Lily. Back to Lynn, oh, back to Lily. There's Lynn again. Last 5 seconds. Lynn still has the top bid. And it looks like Lynn is our winner. Thank you so much. I'll put your name down next to that one. Okay, and this one is super cute. We've got kind of a holiday theme here, a little Christmassy. So we've got this lovely kind of floral, but still kind of traditional with that poinsettia print. Gorgeous, a little bit of metallic gold there if you can see. And then this one is super fun. It goes with that one. Fun little Santa on here. This is Merry Christmas in the gold metallic. Very cute. Another kind of little Christmas motif. You've got the doves, the angels. Kind of a fun little Christmas blender to go with those. And then we've got a fun little robin print, again with a little bit of gold metallic. Awesome. Yeah, it's a lovely. Thank you so much. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so that is our round 2 of 3 done. So we'll move on to the last 5 themes. So these are the last ones of the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap these out. I'm gonna pull out 5 brand new bags, as you can see. And then we'll check those out. Yes, we are doing extra today. Very special. We're doing more. You know, we thought you guys really enjoyed these, so we wanted to do a fun little extra mystery bag whatnot today. So yeah, 5 more. The fun is not over. So we'll go ahead and read through these themes. So next we've got Earthy Mod. 12 is Beautiful. Read into that how you will. 13 is Neutrals. 14 is Starry. And 15 is Blurple Floral. So some very fun ones here as well. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started again. First winner of this one gets first choice of this round, which is super fun. Got a few different bids going on here. Looks like Wheezy has the top bid at the moment. Last few seconds here, bid from Lynn, back to Wheezy. And then there's last 5 seconds again, bid from Sally. Last 5 seconds, we'll see if anyone else sneaks in here at the end. And it looks like Sally is our winner. You can let us know which one you'd like. Number 13. 13 is neutrals. Perfect. Okay, we've got neutrals right here. We'll go ahead and take a look. So this one is all kind of a neutral color palette here, but we've got some really fun like little text on some of them. Some of them are just smaller motifs, kind of thinking low volume with this one, but more of that kind of cool typewriter text. We've got a fun little stripe and more of that really cool font text style. Awesome. Thank you so much, Sally. Okay, so 4 more available. We've still got Earthy Mod, Beautiful, Starry, and Blurple Floral. So starting up the next one here, we've got a bit from Lynn and then Mimi, a bit from Wheezy, back to Mimi, a bit from Sally, and then back to Wheezy, Anita, go back and forth here, last 5 seconds, a bit from Sally, and again, last 5 seconds. Okay, wonderful. And it looks like Sally, you are our winner again. Can let us know which one you would like. Number 15. Perfect. Okay, that is this one right up front here. Got a beautiful kind of blue purple collection here. Oh, here I'll start with the lighter side. We've got some cute little paisley prints, different shades of that purple color, purple kind of periwinkle, another little cool blender. It's a nice little transition. A darker one here with both the blues and purples creating a beautiful ombre. And then another little paisley print like that with those first ones, but more in the blues. Wonderful, thank you so much. Okay, yes, wonderful. You know, I'm pretty sure that that was kind of our last yardage were those fat quarters. Let's see, second paisley. So the lighter one here. Yeah, we can definitely check, but like I said, I'm not sure if we have any more of that one. This one was from Michael Miller. It looks like it was from the Fantasy Paisley. That might be the name of this particular fabric, not necessarily the collection, if I remember right. We'll take a look around and see, or the darker, gotcha. Yeah, we'll see if we have either one of those. I think that might be the last of it, but we'll definitely check. Okay, absolutely. Last 3 here. So we still have Earthy Mod, Beautiful, and Starry. So we'll go ahead and start up the next one here. You back and forth bidding here, awesome. Looks like Mimi has the top bid at 5 seconds. Oh, that bid from Shelly, and then there's Mimi. And last 5 seconds again. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mimi. Let us know which one you would like. Number 11. Perfect. Earthy Mod. This one is my vibe for sure. Really like this one. So we've got a beautiful collection of kind of warmer greens. We've got some cotton and steel in here. Some very cool prints. And we've got some art gallery as well. Some great blenders. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, so that brings us to our last two, and this is the last round. So these are the last two bags that we have for today. So we still have our Beautiful, maybe a beautiful morning coffee brew, we'll see. And then we've got Starry here as well. So two really good ones. So we'll get started on the next auction then. Starting it off, we've got a couple here. Looks like I see Shelly and then Lynn. And last few seconds, bid from Lily. Back and forth here. There's Shelly. Last 5 seconds on this one, bid from Leah. Back to Shelly. Last 5 seconds. We've got a bid from Coaster. Last 5 seconds on this one. Any last minute bids? Awesome. Thank you so much, Coaster, for joining us today. I'm not sure if we've had you in before, but thank you so much. You can choose between, we've got number 12 and number 14 still available. So you can choose which one you would like. Number 14, perfect. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one. So we've got Starry here. Great mix of some star prints. So we've got kind of more of a fun abstract print. We've got some clouds to kind of represent that sky. Another cool star print. Got some moons in that one. And then we've got two here, both blues that are metallic gold as well. So super fun. Thank you so much. And it looks like we did find some yardage of those paisley prints. So we'll show those off in a minute, Anita. Okay, so that brings us to our last one, my little punny mystery bag here, Beautiful bundle. So we'll go ahead and start this one off here. That's number 12, been from Lynn and Lily. And I saw Shelly in there as well. And last 5 seconds, bid from Leah, then Lily, back to Shelly. And last 5 seconds again. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Shelly. Let us know in the chat there which one you, or I guess we've got the last one there. Habit took over. Okay. Wonderful. So I've got your name down next to that one. So now we will take a look. So we've got some fun little coffee themed prints. We've got some coffee beans here. So we've got some different roasts, a light roast, dark roast. Cute little coffee text, little script on this one. Some more coffee beans. This one's more of a kind of a print. Got some more realistic ones here as well. Make super cute little cozies. And then some more coffee beans, and then they've got the cool little ring marks on there as well. So very cool. Thank you so much. Awesome. Okay, well that was our last one for today. Thank you so much, everyone. That was wonderful. Let us know if you liked having more options, if you liked having more mystery bags. If you want us to keep doing more, we can definitely think about that. But yeah, I thought it went pretty well. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, that was awesome. And thank you to everyone new for joining us too. We do these every week, so you can always tune in next week if you missed out. And yeah, you'll have more opportunities in the future. Awesome. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate that. Okay. And it looks like we do have a couple of those paisley prints. These ones are on sale as well, so I think they'll be about $9 per yard. So this one is that little bit of a darker shade of paisley. I can go through them one at a time, or I can show you the different prints and then you can decide. Oh, awesome, Lily. That's good to know. Thank you for sharing. Wonderful. I get it. I love picking them out. So I'm glad you guys like it. Okay, there is definitely 2 yards left here, Anita. Did you want to see the other options first, or do you want to go with this one? The other ones are more blue. Okay, perfect. So we'll do this one. Great price too. Like I said, it's $9 for these, so it's I think a little, let's see, at this price it's close to 40% off. Okay, so this is Anita's yard, so we'll wait for the time to run out, and then if anyone else wants some, we can run more. Perfect, okay. So first, actually, there are going to be 2 yards for Anita, so we have 1 so far, so we'll run it again for Anita, and then if anyone else wants to grab some, we can run it again. Okay, perfect. So this is Anita's yard. And just let us know in the chat there if anyone else would like some.
I'll just put a quick 5 seconds just in case.
Perfect. Okay.
Ooh,
Absolutely. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Wheezy. I can't remember if you wrote in the comments if there was a name you preferred other than that one. But I'll just write that for now.
And I'll do it one more time.
Hold on. Let's make sure there's enough.
Okay.
Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. We can do it one more time.
Well, I already ran it, so.
Okay. Perfect. So there's that one. Oh, Erin. Thank you so much, Erin. Awesome. I'll put it right down here below here. Help me remember for the future. Okay, awesome. So there's that one. And then I'll just show really quick the other 2 that we have. This one, I'm going to say there's probably only, oh, they put a note on it. That's amazing. Thank you, guys. There's 1 2/3 left on here. And it would be $6 per yard. So we can let you know what that comes out to. And this one it's a little bit lighter, but it has a little touch of blue in there. Okay.
All right, Alright, so we'll just do the 1 yard. And then if you want the rest of it, we can calculate it from there.
Okay, perfect. I think we'll go ahead and say that if you've claimed it, Anita, if you want it, because you found it from the fat quarters. But I guess anyone could veto that. Okay, so there's 1 yard. So then there's 2/3 after that. So then we can figure that out.
That'll just be 4, right?
Yeah.
I'm good at math. Okay, so this is for the rest of the bolt.
Okay, so we'll cut it all in. We'll just have it all in one piece for you, but then you have the total there. So we'll put that there, and then I'll just write Anita on there next to it. Perfect. Awesome. Perfect. And then I'll show you this one too. This one, it would be back to the 9, and it's more blue, and then it has little pops of green. So I'm not sure if that's kind of what you were thinking, but okay, sounds good. We could run it one more time, or I guess just once, just in case anyone else would like it.
What's the price on that one?
This one is 9.
9, okay.
It's a very fun, delicate paisley print. I like it. Okie dokie, perfect. Pass on that one. Okay, awesome. Well, that was all of our mystery bags, and we got those. So I will continue on with our fabric so we can get through this before we run out of time here. So this one next up is deep blue. Oh, yes, thank you, Michael. I totally forgot about that the whole time. We have our giveaway to do, so we'll do this first. Anyone can enter this giveaway. This is just our sort of midpoint giveaway, which I realize is not midpoint at this point.
It's 8 points.
Too many points. But this is Snapshot. It's the fold over bag from By Annie's. So this is a pattern here to make this cool bag. There are 2 different sizes. They're small and large. It's got all of the things you need on the back here, materials list. And then also they have cool videos sometimes attached to their pattern. So if you're more of a visual learner, you can watch somebody show you how to do it, which is super cool. So yeah, anyone can enter this one. It should just be right up here in the corner of your screen, right around here. And yeah, anyone can enter this one. So very fun. We will have a buyer's giveaway at the end too. I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but we will have that at the end. So don't forget about that too. We'll have this going in the background so everyone has time to enter that. While that's going, I'll continue to show some other stuff. So we've got Deep Blue here, which is a brand new collection from Northcott. They have these cool coral prints. They have a kind of neat watercolor look to them, which works very well for this kind of more under the sea themed collection. That's upside down. Got the cool little school of fish here. More of this kind of coral print design. More beautiful watercolor. They do such gorgeous watercolor prints. Like, I think they do some of the best in the business. They just always get such a nice, crisp look to it, so it looks like actual watercolor. It's gorgeous. And then the main print of the collection are the whales. So there's the whale print that goes along with it. And last one, we have this multicolored coral here. Very cool. To go along with this collection, we do have a kit. So it's kind of like a small, quite small throw quilt. It's kind of it's kind of an interesting size to wall hanging. I think it would be a beautiful wall hanging. And I'll open it up here so we can take a look at the pattern. So this is the pattern. So you get all of the fabric needed to put this together. That is a panel in the center, and then you have some piecing, some cool borders around that, and then of course the outer border and the binding are all included. It comes in a little kit like this. As you can see, we have labeled all of the different cuts of fabric so you know which fabric is which one on the pattern. Makes it a whole lot easier so that you can kind of just dive into it and get started. But this is a fun little quilt to put together. Our resident whale lover, Joy, she always does all of our whale themed projects. So we do have the sample in the store. We did show it this morning on our Facebook Live, so you can check it out there if you want to see kind of what it looks like all put together. But it's a beautiful, quick and easy project. I love, like I said, love the watercolor feel of this one. It's gorgeous. We do have the fat quarter bundles here as well if you kind of want to put together your own project. Gorgeous blues. And then there is a bag panel as well, which we'll show off. But first, we are about to draw our winner for the giveaway. So that's gonna pop up in a moment. Okay, it looks like our winner is Jan. Thank you so much, Jan. We will add this to your order. I hope you enjoy that. Awesome. Wonderful. Okay, and it looks like Darlena asked how wide and long is the whale panel, not including the handles on the piece beside it. So the bag panel here,
when I looked it up, it said 24 inches.
for the whole panel or just the bag?
Good question.
Oh, perfect. I will measure it real quick. So it looks like the portion of that's just the bag is 18 inches for just that portion. I'll open it up here. So here is the bag panel. It is a canvas material, so it's a little sturdier, which is fantastic for bags. Oh, thanks Lily for grabbing one. It's got the whole bag on one side, and then you've got your instructions in the bottom corner here. It tells you how to put it together. Yeah, these are fantastic. We love these bag panels. They make super fast and easy projects. It comes with the outer bag. The straps are along the side here. There's a little pocket that you can cut out and add in here as well. So this says this bag belongs to. So you could like embroider your name either by machine or by hand, or you could even just get one of the fabric markers and script it in there. That would be really cool. But we love these. Like I said, it is more of a canvas material. So it has a really nice weight to it. You can line the bag if you would like. You'd need probably about a half a yard because that's the size of the bag portion that we just measured. So you can line it if you would like to. You could even get one of the little fat quarter bundles here and do some cool cool piecing for the bag lining. But yeah, it's a fantastic project. These are great. It would be perfect little beach bag, or something to take with you. Little farmer's market bag, and just a gorgeous artwork on there. And we have a few of these available, so should be able to grab one if you want one. And it will be up in our show for the rest of the time. So if you need one, you can always pop back out. It looked like you did, Darlena.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
It looks like you used your discount too.
Awesome. That's a good question. I'm trying to remember. We have in the past, I think we have some tote bag kits that we have. One is kind of like a barn with some kind of farm fresh vegetables. Can't remember if there's another tote panel specifically, but I'm sure they will let us know if we have any more. But we definitely have the whale. Okay. Wonderful. So that is Deep Blue from Northcott. Like I said, we still have more of the fat quarters, panels, and the kit that you can put together as well. Okay. Next up, we've got a fun, sort of more juvenile collection. This would be adorable for like a little nursery quilt or a little blanket. You could throw it together. You've got the little sheep there. This one is called Counting Sheep from Paintbrush Studios. So you've got the little numbers there, jumping over the fence. It's very cute. It has kind of a classic baby print design. The blues and yellows are always a good choice, good options. I love the little bunnies here. They are so sweet. We've got more of the little animals. Cute little sleeping guys, little giraffe, lion, zebra, with the little night sky. More of those adorable little bunnies. I love this little almost like patchwork style print. More blenders here with that kind of diamond-like design. And then a little moon print. So very cute. This one is just the fat quarters. We just got yardage of this one. So fat quarters or yardage is what we have of this particular collection. But it's very cute. Like I said, has a kind of a classic feel to it. So if you're wanting to throw together a quick baby quilt, this is a awesome option for sure. Okay, we do have these up in our shop. So again, at the end of today's show, if you want to scroll back through, you can check them out there. And it looks like we do have another bag panel. This one is kind of fun and quirky. This is from the Hide and Seek collection. I think this is also Northcott, so it's also a canvas type material. And this one is cute little kitty cats. And you've got them in a little flower field. So we've got some gorgeous florals all around it. Looks like the straps are beautiful kind of tonal blue. A bit of a larger pocket on this one. It's a floral. It looks like this one is also 11. We did it as miscellaneous yardage because we didn't add it into the show. So this one is 11. And of course it's got the instructions how to put it together on here as well. So very cute. So we can go ahead and run this one if anyone is interested. Can run the first one here. Okay, Jan's got this one. So if anyone else would like one, we can definitely run it again. On the little cat tote.
So we do have for sure more of these?
I believe so. It's a relatively new line, so I would say we're safe to do one more. Oh, it looks like Leah got one. So Martha, we can, oh, perfect. Okay, so we'll let Leah grab this one, and then we'll run another one for you, Martha. Awesome.
All right, I'll run it again.
Perfect. So awesome. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you all. This one is super fun, so I hope you enjoy it. Okay, we'll put that one over here, and we'll put that we have one each for all of you guys. Okay. So we've got those ones, we did those ones, so we'll move on to the next one. We are doing the Tim Holtz palette program. So for March, we had the Neutrals collection, and we did a kit, and we did the Weathered collection. So if you want to see the kit, just let us know. We have that on our live stream from this morning. But we only have, I think, one left of these fat quarter bundles because we used the fabric for the kit. So if anyone wants this one, you'll need to act fast because we only have one of them. It is a great kind of neutral blenders, also kind of a little bit of like a collage look. So if you're looking for more neutrals, could definitely go either more masculine or just kind of more neutral in general with this, which is pretty cool. A variety of his classic kind of map prints. We've got the kind of collage with the music notes. Some more just kind of blender type prints. Some of his classic, like the croc here. This one with the gears is very cool. Kind of more of a vintage floral look. And then we have the tickets here as well. Yeah, we can see that. We don't have a whole lot of time left, so we can see what we can grab, but we can also definitely do that for next week as well. So we could gather together kind of more of what we have and show them off also. Let us know if kind of one of those works better for you. But yeah, we've got some lovely neutral fat quarters from Tim Holtz. Okay, wonderful. I'll make a note and then we can kind of gather together what we have, just because we're kind of running out of a little bit of time this evening. So we'll do bags for next week. Okay, awesome. So yeah, one bundle of Tim Holtz neutral palette and fat quarters. So there are 13 fat quarters here. So a couple of them are from his kind of blender collections. Perfect. In addition to the neutrals, we do also have, we just received this one. This is the Tim Holtz palette in green. So this one's kind of fun. I like this one a lot. Has a very natural feel to it. Just with the different shades of green, there's lots of depth. We've got some wonderful map prints. And this is 10 fat quarters for all 10 in the collection. So you get one of everything with this fat quarter bundle. But just lots of those classic Tim Holtz feeling prints, like the little tickets here. We've got some kind of botany prints on that one, some text. Of course, we have these stamps here. Yeah, absolutely. Let me take that one to the side for a moment. There we go. We also have this cool kind of plant one as well. A nice little blender. And then we have another kind of collage print. These are all the kind of main prints of the collections. So we've got that one, and then we've got the tickets as well. Yeah, absolutely. So if we put those two together, we could run them together.
Yeah.
So we've got both of those ones. Oh. Perfect. Okay, yeah, so these two. Yeah, we'll hold on to those. That's great.
All right,
So we'll run 2 fat quarters.
$7.
Yeah. So we'll pop them up there as one listing, but we'll do them kind of grouped together. So for these two, it'll be $7. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. So we've got that for you, Lily. And we'll set those aside. Okay, we do still have the full set of fat quarters as well, if anyone would like to grab the full set of greens from the Tim Holtz collection. Awesome. So we've got plenty of this one still. Like I said, we do have the kits available with the weathered pattern from the palette program. So if you are interested in that, you can check it out on our Facebook. We showed off the quilt this morning on our Facebook Live. You can also look it up and see if that's something that you're into. If you are, you can give the store a call, or you can message us on here as well if you are interested in that. Okay, last bit of fabric for today. We have the Mirrored Mountains pattern. And this pattern was specifically made to go with the Woolies flannel 10-inch squares. So we have these here. I was actually going to open this one up anyways. We normally open them for the floor. So I'll open it up so that we can take a look at the actual flannels in here. We used the Gemstones pattern. And this is another one. If you check out our Facebook Live, we showed the finished quilt this morning, so you can check that out. But it's a beautiful color palette with lots of beautiful purples and blues and greens. We did something similar to this one. We did a darker background. We used one of the other Maywood Studios just color wash in a charcoal, and it worked very well. It turned out beautiful. Ariana, who's been running around for us all evening, did the quilt, and it turned out beautiful. So you'll have to check it out and see her beautiful work. So this is a layer cake. We've got 10-inch squares here, 42, like usual, 42 10-inch squares. So all you need for, in addition to the 10-inch squares, is it looks like 4 1/4 yards of background fabric. And it comes out to a really nice size too. It's 64 by 80.5. So it's a very snuggly quilt for sure. Very warm and just inviting. And yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous prints. We love the Maywood flannels. They're fantastic quality. They feel very nice. And yeah, they work out very nicely for lots of different things. We even use them for rag quilts too. So there are lots of things you can do with these flannel layer cakes. But for today, we do just have the layer cakes and the mirrored mountains pattern to go along with it. So if you'd like either one of those, we have both available. The pattern is up there right now, but you can check out in our shop for the layer cake as well. Okay, and I think that is it for this evening. We have made our way through all of the fabrics, all of the mystery bags, all of the fabrics. So thank you all so much. We're gonna go ahead and start our buyer's giveaway, which today is this adorable little poppy cotton charm pack. This is the Cottage Charm collection. Same as always, we've got 42 5-inch squares in here, and it is an adorable little charm pack. We've got these cute little houses. I think we've shown this line on here before. Lots of gorgeous florals and other kind of coordinating prints and butterflies. It is super cute and springy. So if you bought anything throughout the show, you can enter to win the giveaway. And we'll have that going up there so that everyone has time to enter to win. And yeah, just a quick little reminder, we do have this kit available right behind me. This is the twisted quilt pattern from Villa Rosa. We used the K-Facet woven stripes for this collection, so the whole thing is striped, so it's super fun and funky and wonderful. It feels amazing. They're these beautiful soft wovens. This is the kit, so you get the pattern in there and then all of the yardage that you need, including the binding, which is this fabulous stripe. And again, we did label them so you know which is which in the pattern. But it is so much fun. We love how it turned out. I think it would be a gorgeous kind of picnic quilt, or one that you could bring out with you onto the porch and just kind of relax in the cool summer weather. But yeah, it turned out just gorgeous. I love this little striped binding that we did too, to kind of continue that striped feel. We did a space dye woven from Figo on the back, so it just has a gorgeous squishiness to it. I think it's a wonderful price point too if you're looking for a project that's super special, but kind of keeping it more reasonable for sure. So this one is amazing, and definitely love how that one turned out. So that's what's been behind me this whole time, if you missed it at the beginning when we talked about it. Okay, a little bit of time left on the giveaway, so hopefully everyone that can enter will do so in that time. We're doing cute little poppy cotton charm pack. So that's what the giveaway is right now, if you got anything throughout the show. Let's see, going through some of our extras, if you missed anything. We do also still have some bundles of the Counting Sheep, which is this adorable little kind of children's collection. Perfect for like a little nursery quilt or a new baby quilt. Classic kind of color scheme with the blue and yellow. We do also still have some of the deep blue fat quarters from Northcott, those beautiful watercolors with the whales and the ocean prints. So beautiful. I love this color palette. Awesome. Of course, that layer cake, we did those. I think we still have a couple of the Tim Holtz palette in the greens. Very cool map print. So make sure you scroll through our shop, see what we still have in there. Make sure you didn't miss anything, especially if you joined us later on, because we did lots earlier too. Okay, and it looks like Darlena is our winner. Thank you so much, Darlena. We will add this to your order. So thank you so much. Okay, well, I think that is it for today then. Thank you so much, everyone. Remember, if you have any requests throughout the week, just shoot us a message and we can always add that to next week's show. You can always call the store too if there's anything that you really want now. You can always call us and we can get that to you that way too. So thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you, Jan. Happy Easter to you as well. I hope everyone has a fun holiday weekend. Yeah, thank you so much. I think we're gonna see if there's anybody that we can send you off on a raid. Oh, Lily asked if we have any golf fabrics. I will look. I don't know that we have any golf right now, but I'll write it down and I'll see what I can find. Okay, wonderful. We'll send you off. Thank you. And we'll see you next week.